Welcome back to the Fuller Fanatic channel. After numerous subscribers commented on my Evo Typhoon, I've decided to share the process/steps I took pertaining to this upload subject matter, removing a PVD coating. I went with a pitted look, not eggshelled, which I'm not a fan of, but a stippled type of deal. This can also be achieved by submerging the scales in rust remover, which again will leave a raw blasted finish on the titanium. If you do proceed with this, Sharp by Design, and any other knife company for that matter, doesn't condone this type of tomfoolery, so continue at your own risk. Before taking the rust removal bath, remove any and all hardware, and most importantly, remove the lock bar insert, and definitely fill all holes and threaded areas with fingernail polish, and this includes washer and bearing races, stop pin holes, etc. The objective is to remove the coating, but we're not trying to change the tolerances within the build. A properly executed PVD will only be 2 to 10 microns thick. Up until yesterday, this blade was fully coated, with only the fuller being finished in a satin polish. I noticed every vid I came across, people spray Jasco paint remover, then proceed to scrape off the remains, which I definitely wasn't going to do on my Evo. Being a re-out production, I know there's usually a satin belt finish along the compound's grind and swedge areas, then a horizontal hand rub along the flats. I simply follow these lines in direction of the grind, all by hand. Starting with the 2000 grit sandpaper, I removed the initial layer of PVD. Then I redid the entire process with a light oil on the blade and lowered the grit to 1500. Next, I did the whole blade again with a 3000 grit wet sanding, and again with a 3000 grit pad and sponge with Windex on this final wet sanding pass. I will admit, yes, paint remover is much more efficient on time spent as well as effort, manual labor. And no, the sanding isn't fun. But with the given results, for me personally, I would rather leave it alone than half-ass the job by trying to save time and ruin the entire experience of the knife. In all her glory, here she sits. And with that, I'll be signing off from the Fuller Fanatic.